Okay. Time to press a button. That goes to places I cannot return from. Look, you know, why can't I just jump? You know, I can survive the fall. I got the thing that allows me to fall. Okay. I have to say one thing, especially for the designers of this game. Like, at least, like, on an elevator ride, they mean an elevator ride. They model the entire thing. This stuff right here is all modeled. This stuff over here might be just a matte image. This stuff is surely modeled. Sorry about my terrible video card. I assume it's my video card. Yeah, it's the RAM. Maybe it's everything else. It can't handle fog. I should just turn it off. You're not going to tempt me with your... Oh, this guy's carrying something. No! You can't tell me that... Oh, okay, fine. Nope. Hey! Oh. Painkillers? What do painkillers do? Maybe I should save it so I don't have to keep coming down the elevator.
What the hell?
Whoa. What is all this?
Oh my god.
Water pressure nominal at 173 psi.
Who am I?
Communications web online.
I feel cold.
Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters.
I don't remember.
Drone 4 disconnected.
Let me go.
Processing.
Oh God, please help me. I'm scared.
Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Hiron project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Now's the time to, like, you know, maybe take her out.
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain.
Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second.
Sleep, please. Let me sleep.
Incompatible master-slave chain detected. Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of the chain.
I can't control Hiron.
Increasing glutamators by 32%.
I don't have any tranquilizer darts, so sorry.
Zhao, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can steal control!
That's what I said you couldn't.
I'm in control!
Stop the signal.
Security alert.
Through the primary control hatch.
Oh shit.
Snake.
Alpha Pod security in place. To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary pods.
I must be the one to alter the signal! Once I do, the council will welcome
Come on,
me
let me-
with open arms.
No! Protect Mother!
Open, close.
Stay away! Batman is here. Why does he want to kill us? Kill him.
Wait, what?
You have to have been better served keeping your head down, Jensen.
Do I have to kill her?
I'll do it, Mother. Just don't hurt anymore. Just no more pain. Please keep him away from us. Security measures are sufficient. Insufficient.
Maybe I should have brought
Once the
some of
weight of
those.
the gates touches you,
Oh, what?
there is no escape.
Disconnect.
Hydrostatic pressure rising. Can't breathe. It hurts. It hurts so much. Systems are. My organic systems under stress will acclimatize.
It's such a hard hack.
Do you see where honor and
Starts at a
ambition
5.
lead you? To a hole miles deep in the ocean, about to meet your end. And powerless.
Oh well,
Look at what they've done.
taking a break.
I don't like it here. I don't like it. It's so cool down here. Show us the light, Mother. Where's the light?
Part 1. Safety purge complete.
I must fight this. I must succeed.
One of these times I will succeed doing this. Come on.
I
Heck.
can't move.
It's this first initial one that's the most important one to
ACHD
get.
levels are critically low. How much longer will it be, Mother? I want to go home.
Okay. Really?
I have no choice but to eliminate you. You have ruined everything.
Been awake for so
Okay,
long.
it's the first and second one that are critical.
System monitors online constantly. There's too much to keep track of. Supplemental diagnostics required before we can sleep.
So I should have kept some of the auto hacks, I'm guessing.
After this, Tayo will dominate the market. Cyrus will no longer be a thorn in my side.
So I guess I have to kill these people.
Part 2. Safety.
Results of the diagnostics are conclusive. How do you do that?
What? How come Q doesn't work? Q, punch.
It's normal? No. This is not normal.
Q.
We just want to be normal.
Doing laps. Okay. Dang it. Yeah, I should have brought the auto hack. I think this one's the important one that we gotta make sure we get. Then we're home free. I think we're good.
Access granted.
1. Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
Where did you get that gold? From that fool, Daryl. This will not stop me, Jensen. It's happening. Harlan is compromised. No, wait. It's initiating emergency protocols. Ah! You don't know the resources they have at their disposal, Jensen. Despite your special genetics, you have been in over your head the whole time.
Oh, what? Okay, so I have to kill those girls who are hooked up to the Oh, is it? Did he give me the code?
Alpha pod security in place.
No, I have to do the hard way.
Alpha pod, purge tertiary pods.
Oh, I never read it?
To alter the signal.
Oh, I feel like a fool. Where is it? I picked up way too many of these things.
Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms.
No! Protect Mother! Stay away! Stay away! Madness.
Okay, inactive.
Manual override of tertiary pods initiated.
Cube.
Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
Where did you get that code? From that fool, Daryl. This will not stop me, Jensen.
I gotta rearrange some of the stuff. Just in case. Oh wait.
It's happening.
Ah, it's just jumping. Okay, load. Okay. Okay, on my sixth death, I will actually use some of these crazier weapons. Let me. So what is that? Two deaths so far. Okay. Oh, I have one of these. Okay.
Alpha pod security in place.
Oh, I gotta go read some stuff, right?
Access alpha pod. Purge tertiary pods.
Yeah, I don't have the counter. Oh, my hard drive got fried, so I don't have the counter anymore.
No!
Just chat room, you keep track of my deaths then.
Stay away! Stay away! Madness. Why does he want to kill us? Kill him.
Ooh. Why did I read it? I know the code. These.
Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising.
Where is it?
Electric discharge sequence initialized.
Where did you get that code? From that fool, Daryl. This will not stop me, Jensen. It's happening.
Oh, come on. Alright, great. So that first hit kind of threw me for a loop, mainly because
Alpha pod security in place. To access alpha pod, purge tertiary pods. 1. Manual override.
wait, I gotta. Oh, 7's still fine. Okay, it's 3 deaths so far.
Tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
Get that code. From that fool, Daryl. This will not stop me, Jensen.
Why can't they take him out? Come on. That's because I have different floors. But they can hit me, what the heck?
Alpha pod security in place. To access alpha pod, purge tertiary pods.
Oops.
I must be the one to alter this.
One. Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
Where did you get that code? From that fool, Daryl. This will not stop me, Jensen. It's happening. Hamilton is compromised. No, wait. It's initiating emergency protocols. Ah! You don't know the resources they have at their disposal, Jensen. Despite your special genetics, you have been in over your head the whole time. Initiate.
I threw the wrong grenade.
Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Pathway to discharge sequence.
Damn you, Daryl. He betrayed.
Warning. Primary pod compromised. Secondary security measures activated. Evacuate area.
You still cannot reach me, Jensen. There are too many contingencies built into the system. You and I have both figured.
Damn, come on. You too. Oh shoot! Oh my goodness!
Warning. Primary pod station damaged.
No! I will not lose this. This is my right. I have worked too long to stop now. You want the glory? Is that it? No!
Oh!
It is all mine! I have given everything for this!
Warning. Primary pod station failure imminent. Warning. Electrical charge approaching critical levels. Discharge imminent. Clear the area.
What happened? Yeah? Yeah?
I can't take.
Things are going badly if your mouth is a light source. Time to right click and take cover. Yes. Let me pick this up as a memento. Sorry. Let me stock up on ammo again. Let me take a look at how does this even work? Nice. Okay. Wow, even more. Oh. Oops. Save here, right? if you guys want to see all the endings.
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the Edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the humanity front, like Sarah suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
So, this is kind of the final thing. Decision between these three or none of them. So, if you want, I could go through each one of them so you guys can see what they are. I'll go left from right, left to right, and then last one is over there.
If you do this, the focus of hatred may shift to those responsible for unleashing biological warfare, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution. Are you sure this is your choice?
Yes.
So be it then.
Sarif was right about one thing. It's in our nature to want to rise above our limits. Think about it. We were cold, so we harnessed fire. We were weak, so we invented tools. Every time we met an obstacle, we used creativity and ingenuity to overcome it. The cycle is inevitable. But will the outcome always be good? I guess that will depend on how we approach it. These past few months, I was challenged many times. But more often than not, didn't I try to keep morality in mind knowing that my actions didn't have to harm others? Time and time again, didn't I resist the urge to abuse power and resources simply to achieve my goals more swiftly? In the past, we've had to compensate for weaknesses, finding quick solutions that only benefit a few. But what if we never need to feel weak or morally conflicted again? What if the path Sarif wants us to take enables us to hold on to higher values with more stability? One thing is obvious. For the first time in history, we have a chance to steal fire from the gods. To turn away from it now, to stop pursuing a future in which technology and biology combine, leading to the promise of a singularity, would mean to deny the very essence of who we are. No doubt the road to get there will be bumpy, hurting some people along the way. But won't achieving the dream be worth it? We can become the gods we've always been striving to be. We might as well get good at it.
It's creepy. I think I actually, if you guys are curious, I think I chose the middle one because it's like let's say deal with how to interpret that truth, because like exposing the truth, you know, and all that stuff. Skip. Let's load. Latest autosave? No, this one, right? Yes. So next up is the middle one. Skip.
Hello.
Skip. Skip.
It is.
Skip.
Please. If you do this, the unadulterated truth in Darrow's confession may well convince mankind to cast all science and technology aside, to ensure that future generations grow up free and whole. Are you sure this is your choice?
Well, it's up to them to decide if they want to do that.
So be it then.
As long as they know the truth, right?
Albert Einstein said, technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal. Took me a while, but I finally see his point. How often have we chased the dream of progress only to see it perverted? More often than not, haven't the machines we built to improve life shattered the lives of millions? And now we want to turn that dream on ourselves to fundamentally improve who we are. Experience has shown me how dangerous that can be. How many times in the Call of Duty did I almost fall into the trap of taking shortcuts, abusing my abilities or the resources at hand? I resisted. Barely at times, because I valued human lives and considerations. Can I truly despise others who fall? Technology offers us strength. Strength enables dominance, and dominance paves the way for abuse. Darrow understood this. He knew that using technology to become something more than we are risks losing our ability to love, aspire, or make moral choices. The very things that make us human. It also risks giving some men the power to make others what they choose, regardless of the cost to human dignity. The suffering Darrow inflicted is not the end of the world. It is merely the seed for change. And change never comes without pain.
Load. Oh no, it crashed. Okay, hang on. Sorry about that. So, and to be honest, I actually don't really remember which one I chose the first time around. I want to say it was the middle one, but I might have walked. I don't remember. So skip. Okay, load. Yeah. Going to go to the rightmost, which is Taggart's.
Hello. Please.
Ted,
I do like the fact that they give you 4, but I do.
If you do this, first-hand experience with corporate negligence on such a grand scale may convince mankind to enact harsh restrictions on human enhancement research. Are you sure this is your choice?
So, I mean, I like the fact that you have these choices, but I don't quite like the fact that it just comes down to what I can do right now, which is save it right before and just go and choose each one, rather than have it based on a playthrough that you did. Since I punched them all in the face.
So be it then.
You know.
freedom. To those who don't have it, it's more valuable than gold. But where should it start and end? We humans often think we have the right to expand, absorb, convert, or possess anything we need to reach our dreams. But time and time again, hasn't this led to conflicts with others who essentially believe the same thing? Looking back on the challenges I faced, at the way I often resolve them, I realize morality can become our saving grace. Most of the time, didn't I try to keep my values in mind, knowing how my actions would affect others? More often than not, I resisted the urge to abuse power and resources simply to reach my goals more swiftly. I managed to hang on to my humanity, but the temptation to ignore it was always there. It's that temptation that so worries Taggart. He's not afraid of freedom. He's afraid of the chaos that erupts when individuals have nothing but morality to constrain them. He wants us to regulate enhancement technologies because he fears all that power, without limits, without guide rails to keep us from abusing it. Absolute freedom is no better than chaos. Society needs laws and regulations to protect it. So if the men and women behind Taggart need to work in the shadows, pulling strings to enable us to head in a safe direction, will supporting them be all that bad? If they're as wise as Taggart says, how bad will their leadership be?
Maybe Taggart's wrong. I don't know. How can you have a
I just hope they
regulation?
stand by what they say.
Like, ask for regulation, except it's regulation by an unknown body that has no regulation. It's kind of not realistic that way. I think that is the sad end, to be honest. Skip. Okay, now we're going to just crash the game again. Okay, cancel, play. I don't know why it's crashing. It shouldn't. It's just at the end. Load. Now we're going to just walk. Oh,
Hello.
try to walk a little too quickly.
Tag.
Just walking. What?
If you do this, the world will be left with questions and may never reach a consensus. Are you sure this is your choice?
Actually, maybe I did
We
something
have
strike
little
before.
time left, Adam. And might I say, it has been a pleasure.
I could survive this.
Do I trust mankind to save itself? That's what Eliza was asking. The truth is, I don't know. After everything I've seen, all the fighting and the chaos around me, I only know what I want to believe. Somehow, human decency will triumph. These past few months, I've faced many life-threatening situations. I could have given up many times, but my need to know the truth, to uncover the secrets that others were hiding, and to survive, forced me to keep on going. Most of the time, I tried to keep my values in mind, knowing my actions did not have to harm others. I held on to my humanity, resisting the urge to abuse power or resources in order to meet my goals. And in the end, I got the job done. But does this mean I have the right to choose for everyone? No. Because it isn't up to me. It isn't up to Darrow, Sarif, or Taggart either. Ordinary men and women will have to decide together what course mankind should take. The kind of people who time and time again have picked and chosen the future in highly practical ways, slowing change when it's negative, speeding it up when it's good. Can they do it again? I don't know. But I do know I'm not about to let anyone in this station, myself included, stand in their way.
Yeah, I have not seen this trailer for the new Deus Ex, actually. I'm probably going to try to not watch it, to be honest. Not that I don't want to see it, but because don't want to spoil it for myself, because I do plan on playing it. I don't know if I'm going to stream it, but I do plan on playing it eventually, and I just don't know when that's going to be. But yeah, I mean, Deus Ex, when I played the original one, the non-director's edition, director's cut, it was arguably a surprise for me, because to be honest, I played the first one. I didn't get very far in it, because I actually played the first one when it was already old by the time I got to it. And the graphics look so dated at that time, and the mechanics so dated, where I'm like, oh, it's so tough to play. But I might give it another shot, because it was good. It's just like so many of the mechanics seem dated at the time, and they're going to seem even more dated now, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure the trailer is really good, because I don't know, the world of Deus Ex is really cool. But yeah, I mean, this is the game again that I often bring up when people ask me about can games really make a difference, or they're not very important in general. This game kind of brings up questions of a potential society, a potential future that we're going to be heading towards, that may or may not look like this, but there are certainly questions that this brings up, which is why you get the choices at the end, because you can stand very firm on one side, very firm on the other, kind of be in the middle, or let just the cards fall where they may. And it's something that, you know, it's better to be discussed in a game than just blindly heading into it, you know. But to be honest, you know, we'll see if we get there in our lifetime. I know this game sets in the near future, but I don't know the possibility of that at this rate anyway. I think probably what could be the more interesting and kind of crazy way of thinking about augmentations to at least people is like if you are not limited to kind of a bipedal, like human-shaped body, so to speak. Like, would you be able to you know, how do you treat people like that and stuff like that. And just, you know, what defines what human is, and what percentage does it have to be human, what, you know, things of that nature. But raises good moral questions that, you know, the answers are really left up to you to decide. Also, it's just pretty dang good fun to play. So yeah, if you guys haven't picked this up yet, like, go for it. It's well worth it. The music's great. The gameplay is pretty solid. The graphics are, well, a little glitchy at times, and it's crashed a few times on me already. And the camera is a little funny, but for the most part, the graphics are really good. Voice acting is really good. Rating out of 10. This is not a rating show. This is just a playing through games. If I would have to rate it, I would rate it a pretty good. It was, again, for me, the surprise of that particular year that it came out. That I wasn't really expecting much from it. I think I wasn't even going to pick it up, but it went on Steam sale, and I ended up picking it up for fairly cheap. I was pleasantly surprised by it. But yeah. It's a good game. If you haven't picked it up, you definitely pick it up. If anything, for the story, play it your way. I did it totally non-lethal the first time around, although certainly there were lethal things about it. I did make turrets my friends and moved them around as well, but definitely didn't use the assault rifle or any of those guns. I had the tranquilizer gun, and that's pretty much all I used through the whole game. And the stun gun and the peps gun. So I'll let the credits roll out. I haven't decided what I'm going to play next. Up for suggestions, but let me know. But yeah, that's Deus Ex Human Revolution. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.
You worry too much, Morgan. There's nothing we can't manage given time. She's here. I have to cut this short. Keep going through the wreckage. Maybe we'll find something we can use for the Morpheus initiative. Come in. Dr. Reed. We're so pleased you decided to join us.
Where else could I go?
No regrets, my dear. As Ariadne told Theseus before he entered the Minotaur's labyrinth, always forward, never left or right. You'll be very interested in our current project. We're breaking new ground.
Yes, the nanite virus chimera is quite intriguing. I'm looking forward to seeing the hybrid project up close, Mr. Page.
And so you shall. But please, call me Bob.